Howdy, friends. Steve DePoe here with the Rose Realty team with this week's Real Estate Vlog for North Texas. Before we get started, we ask you to go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Let's Do Real Estate Texas. There's no charge, but you will be alerted to updates and changes to our series Spotlight on Community, Focus on Small Business, and of course, our weekly real estate updates on North Texas. Thank you. Let's get started. This week, our fourth annual New Year's Eve fun facts. Let's get into it. So the baby New Year, right? So the baby New Year was actually started around 600 BC. Okay, and during the New Year celebration, they took around a baby in a basket and paraded him or her through the streets, where people gave the baby treats and flowers and prizes and that kind of stuff. It's the baby New Year is meant to symbolize the rebirth that starts or occurs each New Year. Waterford. So Waterford is the company, the crystal company that is credited nowadays with the dropping of the ball on Times Square in New York City. Okay, it's made up of around 6,800, almost 6,700 crystal triangles. There's 32,000 lights that are involved inside the sphere, and displays over 16 million color patterns. That's hard to believe. I don't know there were 16 million colors, okay? But this Waterford crystal displays over 16 million color patterns. Now, in other cities throughout the United States, they drop different things instead of a Waterford crystal ball. So, for example, in Hershey, Pennsylvania, hey, guess what? They drop Hershey Kisses. They got the big old Hershey Kiss that they dropped on a pole in Hershey, Pennsylvania. In Orlando, Florida, it's not a crystal or Hershey Kiss, but it's a big old orange is what symbolizes the new year or brings in the new year in a timely fashion. Really, really pretty cool that they customize it like that. Sparkling wine or champagne if you're French. So first of all, the cork coming out of a champagne or sparkling wine bottle could come out at around 25 miles per hour. So watch out. Don't stick your face in there, right? And hold it at like a 45-degree angle, so it doesn't blow out a window or embed in your ceiling, right? And it's predicted that every year around 360 million glasses of champagne are tipped back in celebration of the New Year. New Year's Eve kissing actually started back with the ancient Romans. They were a little friskier back then, and they did that during the Salinera Festival, which was a festival honoring Saturn, the god of time and god of light. Okay, and so it was like a part of the end of the festival when the kind of kissing custom came into play. The island nation of Kirkaba, they have different cities and different towns naturally, and they celebrate New Year's Eve or the coming of the new year as people gather in their town gathering place, or I'm going to kind of think it's like their town hall, right? And they gather in their town hall every year and celebrate the coming of the new year. Now, this is, there's obviously little cities and little towns and whatever throughout the island, and each town and little city does their own thing. But they all gather as a community and celebrate the coming of the new year. This nation island of Kirkaba also is known as Christmas Island. It wasn't that where the Misfit? No, that's the island of the Misfit toys. Never mind. Wrong story. Anyway, that's the island of Kirkaba. I hope that was informative. I hope you kind of enjoyed that. Taking a little break from real estate. Next week we're going to get right back into it, and we're going to talk about 20 home renovations that you can do to add value to your home immediately. This is Steve DePoe with the Rose Realty team. Have a happy and safe new year. I'm going to bounce.